Hey there, guys. Welcome to today's video, which is more of a casual podcast style chat. Unfortunately, had a bit of a tech hiccup. I forgot to charge my microphones, so it's a bit of a little, it's a podcast setup today. My bad. Promise I'll be better next week. So I just got back from this solid workout, and I thought it would just be a great opportunity to chat about my current fitness goals, what I'm doing to achieve them, and some changes that I'm considering, and hopefully it could help you guys out on whatever journey you're on. And I have a physique update at the end, so please stick around for that. Right now, I'm in a pretty good spot with like a muscle to fat ratio that's clocking in around like 20 something percent body fat. I'm not entirely sure because like I think I can still see my top two abs, but those just might be ribs, so I'm a little bit confused. I've reached that point where my brain is starting to scream like, dude, it's time for a cut. What are you doing? But you know what? Plan to ignore that for now. I usually don't because my current weight's around 175, which is around when this starts happening. And my goal is to push it up to about 200 pounds this year. I've never been that heavy before. The most I've weighed was around 190. But back then, it wasn't because of a purposeful bulk. I was working night shifts at McDonald's during my college days, and my manager just let us eat anything past midnight. And that's how I got that heavy. I don't even remember if I was even lifting that much back then. I probably wasn't. I definitely wasn't sleeping right. Here, look, I'll put up a picture of what I looked like back then. So why am I aiming for 200 pounds? It's kind of arbitrary, to be honest, because I think it's a number that will make me feel anxious that I'm getting like way too fat. But I plan to use that anxiety as a fuel to make sure that I'm eating enough protein and hitting the gym hard because I'm just an anxious person when it comes to my physique because I was a chubby kid in high school. So when I got into fitness, I had this subconscious drive to never let myself get fat again. But you know what? Come a long way since then. I packed on like 25 pounds of muscle or something since I was a teenager. And I'd probably have to weigh like 250 pounds to look as chubby as I did when I was 14. So I don't really think there's anything to worry about. And I don't think like those fears are that warranted. So it's time to push through that mental barrier and embrace like a dad bod strongman or whatever you want to call it kind of look. And I use this newfound mass to lift some like seriously heavy weights through most of 2024, like heavier than I've ever lifted before, and then I'll reward myself with a well-deserved cut after I just push up more weight than I ever have before because I've just never let myself get to that point. And I truly believe this will be the most significant muscle building phase of my life, like post that newbie phase, of course, and I'm really stoked about it. Right now I'm still on the smaller side, so I'm focusing on a training style that maximizes muscle size. And I suspect that means high reps to failure and chasing those like super pumps in every single gym session. And I've only started experimenting with this approach recently, and it's already done wonders for my shoulders. So I'm eager to see if it works for my chest, biceps, triceps, and back. And if it does, I'll incorporate it into my leg workouts too, just so nothing gets out of proportion or I look like Johnny Bravo. Today was a leg and shoulder day for me. So I did 4 sets of leg presses and then 100 reps of shoulder press, 100 reps of lateral raises, 100 reps of bicep curls. And then I just did leg curls until, I felt that sweet burn. I think it was only like 50. I'm really scared that if I do this style of training on my legs, I won't be able to walk tomorrow. So I'm taking it a little slower. And I do cardio for about 30 minutes on most days. So I'm not too worried about my legs falling behind. And I mainly use the elliptical, and trust me, I can feel those quads like working the entire time. Like I can feel them burning. So I'll find out more the next time I have access to a squat rack where I'm at. Planet Fitness just has Smith machines. But yeah, I doubt I'm going to have a super impressive squat when I do get into an actual gym. Plus I have like a Yu-Gi-Oh trap card in my back pocket because I did throwing in high school, and our coach just pushed like training so hard. He wanted us to be explosive monsters. So we just did like I was going to call it snap. What is it? Snatch. We did snatch, cleans, deadlifts, and we hopped boxes all day, every day. Did that for 2 years. And I think all that leg power is still hiding under there. And if I ever want to bring my legs back from the dead, I think it would only take, 6 to 12 months of just solid training, and I'd be right back to where I was before. But yeah, I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not doing legs right now because I think that they're already strong enough. They're definitely not. I'm just taking my upper body more seriously because I'm on this Mr. Gym influencer journey, and I think your upper body is just more important. It just is, especially when you're natural. And I think that's just what I need to focus on right now. It's a sad reality of life. But if I ever start getting clowned on for my legs or anything, I'm the type of person who will get really embarrassed and start doing more leg workouts. I'll probably add in 100 reps of leg raises. So I'm still doing 100 lateral raises every single workout. I debated doing it today because I did 100 reps of shoulder press, and I'm debating like how to incorporate the style of training on a weekly basis, because doing 100 reps of everything, it sounded like a lot going into today, but after I did it, it didn't seem like much because I've already been doing 100 lateral raises after every single workout. So now I'm just doing 100 reps of everything else. And I was like, should I still do it? I don't know. But I'm figuring it out as I go along. I'll probably write it down. Maybe I'll just put it for free on here or something. This is the current physique. So I thought I looked pretty good. Maybe it's just the new angle, because I actually had a tripod today. So it's like a normal human angle. So you can kind of see my back in the mirror right there. And I'm not super like big, honestly, like in my head, I think that this looks like, I think I'm fat, which is weird because looking at this video now, it's like I look fine. I mean, I'm probably more chubby than most people on Instagram, but not too bad at all. I think I could safely reach 200 pounds and I think I would look fine, honestly. And this is the current progress. Dang, my back is looking awesome. This is cool. I don't look at this footage until like I'm watching it right now during this podcast, I guess. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, feeling a lot better about myself after looking at this. I honestly thought I was fat. So if you guys want to follow along with the physique updates and everything, or if you just like hanging out with me on my gym days, then please subscribe. And dude, I have veins in my forearms. I didn't even know that. I'm just like enjoying watching this right now. Maybe it's egotistical or something. This is probably a good like thumbnail shot right now. I think I was seeing if the belly was bad right now, because I feel like I have to like suck it in a certain way for it to just not stick out, especially after I eat. But I think that's pretty normal. So okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm just making like weird faces into the camera. Catch you guys next time.